Kevin McCloskey, Ricky Portello, week number 3 Warrior wrap-up. Just looking at the scoreboard, 55-13, Ricky. Did you in your mind envision such a beatdown?
Well, we talked about it this week, and I said I'm officially concerned. Graham's got a heck of a team over there, great athletes, and you kind of calmed me down a little bit, but this game did not turn out the way I thought it would.
No, I mean, Graham has 2 outstanding weapons in the quarterback, is it Jeremy Newman? I'm sorry, and then their running back, Daniel Graves. Graves was largely a non-factor. Newman impressed me, but Graves, and then he got hurt midway through the third quarter, and that pretty much, when they went down one-dimensional, it was pretty much lights out.
Well, I felt early in the game our defensive line took the running back out of the game. So then it was up to Newman through his arm, which he showed. The kid's got an arm, folks. And you know, he with his arm, he scored the 13 points that they had. So our defensive line, I give a lot of props for controlling the game tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. His name's Jamie Newman. My apologies to Jamie. Ricky, you were on the Graham sidelines pulling the chains tonight. There was a lot of extracurricular activity, to put it nicely, probably the most personal fouls I've ever seen in a game. Politically correct statements. What was going on over on that sideline?
It all comes down, games that I've witnessed like this before, it normally comes down to one play, one call, and someone just gets upset over one call and just snowballs from there, because then you start questioning every call. So there was a close call when in the flat there was a fumble, and I'm not sure if they thought that it was a lateral, or that was the play that sort of set the tone for that third quarter, and it was just god-awful. And then the fans started getting a little more into the game than they need to. I thought their coaching staff, I thought after there was a timeout, both sides were told to settle their players, and I thought the Graham coaching staff did a wonderful job of just diffusing the situation. And the rest of the game sort of went pretty well after that.
Yeah, well, that's good to hear. Now let's talk about the game itself. From the opening kickoff, this was as thorough of dominating game as I've seen Western play in quite a while. I don't think we ever punted the ball the entire night. We attempted one field goal. It was blocked. Other than that, it was touchdowns. And there were so many stars of this game. I'll try and think of them in a minute. But, I mean, what do you think? Do you agree with me? That was a beatdown.
No, I agree. And I thought our running game was very good tonight. You know, whether it's BJ running the ball or Trey running the ball or whatever. But I felt like, you know, there are some games when the pass sets the run up. There are other games when the run opens things up. But I thought tonight the run set everything up for us, because once we started running the ball effective between the tackles, then the flats opened up, and then Trey was able to get the ball to Brenton and to some other, and James Hooser caught a couple of big passes, the one down here. So I thought our run was key tonight on offense.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of Trey, the guys from Cox Toyota are behind me for the second week in a row. Trey will be up on the big billboard on I-40 as the Cox Toyota Player of the Week.
And I'm sure he's going to be real happy with that.
Oh, yeah. One thing that's not noticed, I want to say something. Our coaching staff was outstanding tonight. Watching the signals, I can't go into details on it. They knew pretty much everything Graham was going to throw at them, made adjustments, and as much as the offense or the defense or the special teams, the Warrior coaching staff deserves credit for this win. They are just outstanding.
Well, and how many times have we said that in the past, that a lot of games our players come on the field and they are so well prepared that the game's almost already decided, because we're so prepared, we know what's going to happen. Our coaches just do a great job of preparing our kids for every game.
Yeah. And like I said, the wealth was spread around tonight, offensively and defensively. A couple of players stood out. Trey, obviously, B.J. Penix on offense, Poo-Poo, James Hooser, as you mentioned. On defense, everybody. I mean, this is a Graham team that was averaging over 40 points a game. We had them to 13, and those were just on two not lucky plays, 2 very good plays by them, but 2 big plays. Take them away. That's incredible.
I thought our linebackers, both our linebackers and our defensive ends did a good job. Defensive backs adjusted in the second half. Of course, the pressure that was put on Newman helped the defensive back. So all-around team win.
Yeah, linebacker. And one other person stepping out to me, stepping up, super sophomore, Bellamy, Josiah Bellamy.
Yes.
Just a monster out there. Players are breaking up now. We're going to try and grab some guys for a post-game interview. Week 3, Warriors moved to 3-0 in non-conference. We open the conference next week on the road at Moorhead. So, but things are looking good right now. And keep in mind one thing, people. The Warriors were without 4 key players this game. Matt Harper's out. Daniel Bratcher's out. Donovan Apple's out, and Lofton Johnson. So you got 4 potential starters are out, and the Warriors are firing all cylinders.
Yes.
So we couldn't ask for a better performance. We'll see you next week on the road at Eden. Take care.